We got the motor back out. Before we get another look at that motor that you saw in the introduction, I want to show you the transmission because we did a little bit more work on that as well. So you can see here the shifter housing's been mounted and we have all of the shifter linkage connected. The short one down here is for reverse gear. The medium length one that's right back here is first and second. And the one on the outside here goes all the way back, that's third and fourth. So all the gears and linkages are connected to the shifter housing and that's mounted to the transmission. So the motor's back out, transmission's got the shifter housing and linkage connect. Can you guess where this video is headed? You can see here we got the engine off of the stand and is chained to the hoist. And that's so that we could get to the back of the engine. When the engine was on the stand, the mounting points for the stand were in the way of getting all this done right here. But here you can see now we were able to get the flywheel, the clutch, and the clutch pressure plate installed. It took a lot of work, but we finally have the engine and transmission mounted to the frame. See here we have the mounting brackets for the engine bolted in. Look at that beautiful Chevy orange engine. It's gonna look great when this car is done. We did have to put a different starter on it than the one that you saw earlier in this video, because the starter that we had didn't actually fit in the section for the bell housing that it goes into. But now everything's fitting nice and snug. We've got the bracket to help hold it in place. And if we look under the car, see the bell housing there, connected up to the transmission. And the cross member, the transmission is mounted to the cross member. Kind of see it right up there. And the shifter peeking out right there. That is a temporary shifter shaft. That's just one that we have in the car so we can check to make sure everything's shifted properly in the transmission after we put it together, and make sure we lined the hole up when we cut it out in the floor. So that is a big part of the project that has now been completed. But before I end this video, I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of what we're working on next. There's a little fuse box in right there. If we come around here, that's a lot of wires. So we've got a lot of wiring coming up. We are going to be putting an AC kit in this car. It was not factory with AC, but I think it's going to be a lot better to have that in the car, especially since it's something that I plan on keeping for myself and driving to car shows and things like that. It'd be really nice to have AC. So we're waiting on that kit to get here, and then we're going to get that put in and start working on wiring up some of those wires and getting them where they need to go for the dash and the gauges and things like that. So stay tuned to Classic Factory for more updates on this Chevy Nova build vlog. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. We'll see you in the next one.